Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome, brothers and sisters, to today's episode of Once Upon a Time. And I'm very excited to have back with us today, we have Salma. Hi, Salma.
Hi.
And Abdurrahman. Hi.
Hi.
And Yusuf. Hi, Yusuf.
Hi.
How are you all today? Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. And are you ready to hear a new story today?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Can you remember what
gonna
we
be
spoke
awesome.
about in the last episode? What was the story?
Adam's sons.
Yeah?
Habil and the other.
Kabil, yes. Kabil and Habil, which were Cain and Abel, Adam's sons. Very good. You've got a good memory. I'm pleased you were listening. All right. So what do you think today's story might be about?
Prophet Noah.
Very good, Yusuf.
He
Prophet
made-
Noah. Yes. And what did he do?
He made a ship for all the animals to get in.
Exactly. He made a big ship, built a big ship for
why
all the
did he
animals
make
and
it?
people.
Why
Yeah.
did he make it?
Well, we're going to find out in the story, okay? So you have to listen carefully. All right, so many years had passed after the time of Prophet Adam. And the people on earth, they all believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there were some very, very righteous people. But after they died, after those righteous people died, some people built statues of those righteous people just to keep their memories alive so that people would remember them. And
But
then
they
after
still
some
believed
time,
in Allah.
yeah, they believed in Allah, but they also wanted to remember
The
these righteous
Christians-
people. And
Christians-
after some time, people began to worship these statues. Yes,
Some Christians believe that Allah is a human, but he isn't.
I know, but we can talk about that another day. Let's talk about Noah's story today. So after some time, people began to worship those idols. And when they started worshipping the idols, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent who? Who did he send?
Prophet Noah.
Exactly. He sent Prophet Noah down to earth, okay? To guide people back to the call of only worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not associating anything or anyone with him. And that was around, can you guess how many years after Adam that was?
No.
Salma, do you know? Have a guess.
40?
40? It was longer than 40. Yusuf?
70.
70? No, it was 1,000 years.
I was about to say that.
You were going to say that? 1,000 years after Prophet Adam descended onto earth. That's a long time, isn't it?
Can I ask?
Prophet Adam
Yes,
lived.
Yusuf.
He lived that to 1,000 year or
No, this
No.
was after 1,000 years. Okay, so after
He lived
1,000 years after
1,025
Adam.
25 years.
Yeah, let's see what the story says. But this was after 1,000 years, okay? So there were many people living on the earth at this time, and there was the population. People just kept growing and growing. And the Prophet Noah, he started calling people back to Allah. But people didn't care, and they ignored him. So the Prophet, he didn't lose faith. He continued with his mission. He wanted to continue calling people back to Allah. And over again, he continued to call them and warned them of Allah's punishment. And Noah told them, "Seek your Lord's forgiveness, for he is truly most forgiving. He will shower you with abundant rain, supply you with wealth and children, and give you gardens as well as rivers." And he would get angry. He would scold them. "What is the matter with you, that you are not in awe of the majesty of Allah when he truly created you in stages of development?" Yes, Abdurrahman, what's your question?
Why? What did they believe in?
What did they believe in? Well, I don't know what they believed in, but they were worshipping the idols. So maybe they didn't believe in Allah. I don't know, but they were definitely worshipping the idols, which we can't do. So he continued to say, do you not see how Allah created 7 heavens, one above the other, placing the moon within them as a reflected light and the sun as a radiant lamp? Allah alone caused you to grow from the earth like a plant. Then he will return you to it and then simply bring you forth again. And Allah alone spread out the earth for you to walk along its spacious pathways. Yes, Abdurrahman.
The sun is like a light bulb in space.
It is. It shines brightly, doesn't it? It does, yes. But the people, they continued to worship the idols. They didn't listen to Prophet Noah. Who do you think you are? They said to him. You are just another man. We think that you are lying. Go away and leave us alone, they told Noah. And some people thought that the prophet was saying the truth, and they followed him. And most of them were weak and poor. So now there were believers and non-believers. So there were both. Those who worshipped Allah, and there were others who continued to worship idols.
So were they disbelievers?
Yes, they were. Yes, they disbelieved in Allah. Yeah. So the prophet continued preaching to the people for many, many years. And the disbelievers couldn't stand Prophet Noah any longer. They couldn't stand him any longer. But he ignored them. And he continued to preach to people day and night, day and night.
Ignored the disbelievers.
He did. He ignored them, and he just continued to preach to the people.
With the people that believed in
Exactly.
Allah.
Yes, with the people that believed in his message and, of course, in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he prayed to Allah. And he said, my Lord, they have certainly persisted in disobeying me and followed instead those elite whose abundant wealth and children only increase them in loss, and who have devised a tremendous plot urging their followers. Do not abandon your idols. And he said, do not abandon your idols. The idols that, remember, that were previously the righteous people that were now the idols. Those elite have already led many astray. So, O Lord, only allow the wrongdoers to stray further away. My Lord, do not leave a single disbeliever on earth. For if you spare any of them, they will certainly mislead your servants and give birth only to wicked sinners, staunch disbelievers. What do you think happened next, Salma? Do you know? No? Okay, let's find out. So one day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to Noah, none of your people will believe except those who already have. So do not be distressed by what they have been doing. Yes.
Did that mean like just ignore them, so don't try, because they will still not believe?
Yes, don't be worried that they don't believe, because we know they don't believe. So don't be worried.
And they
don't
will
distress.
never. And they'll never believe.
They'll never believe. Exactly. They'll never believe. So don't worry about it.
Were the ones that believed in God were more than the people that didn't?
I don't know. Were there more believers than disbelievers? We know that there was a mixture of both.
Okay.
Yeah, we know there were both. So Allah asked the prophet to plant many trees. He said, go and plant many trees.
That one.
Like that one, yes. And Noah listened to Allah and started planting trees as he was told. He also sought help from the believers, and they also helped to plant trees. And after many years, Allah revealed to the prophet again. This time, he asked the prophet to start building a ship. And the prophet started making this ship with the help again of the believers.
And the believers went in it, except for the disbelievers.
Yes, but we haven't got to that part yet. And the prophet selected a mountain on which he was going to build the ship. So they all started building the ship.
How did they get the animals in the ship?
Ooh, Oh, I don't know. But wait till we get to the bit about the
Maybe.
animals. Wait till we get there. We're not there yet. So they needed wood. They had to get wood to build the ship. And where did they get the wood from?
Maybe
From
the
the
trees.
trees.
Yes, exactly. Well done. From the trees that they planted before. So they cut down those trees for the wood. And then they started building the ship, the ark.
Was there no trees? Like they planted those trees. Were there trees before?
I don't think so, because that Allah
But how
asked
did
them.
they breathe?
Well, Allah told Noah to plant the tree, so I don't think
How
they were
did they
there.
breathe without trees?
I don't know. So they cut down the trees for the wood so that they could build the ship. And when the disbelievers saw that the prophet was building the ship, they started to laugh at him and they started making fun of him. And Prophet
But
Noah
did he ignore them?
he ignored them, but he also replied to them and he said, if you laugh at us, we will soon laugh at you like you're laughing at us now. And after a long time of hard work of building the ark was finally finished. And we've
Yay.
run out of time. So we have to finish the story in tomorrow's episode. And we're going to see what happened, who joined the ark, and what happened to the ship after everybody
the
got on.
believers.
So thanks for being with me today, and thank you for your questions. And we look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.